today we're finally going to give you a tour of our camper. We're not done remodeling it, but we're going to show it to you now, and then we'll show you again when we are done remodeling it. Our camper is a 35-foot KZ Sportsman Bunkhouse Edition. I don't know the exact number of it, but it's a 1999, so it's kind of old, and that's why we wanted to redo it. Plus, we wanted to make it look more homey. The first thing we did is actually out here is this adorable little bunny bell. This was on our house. It was brass. What is it made of, honey? Cast iron?
Yeah, it's cast iron.
It's cast iron bunny. And I loved it so much at our house that I had him attach it to the trailer and spray paint it pink because, come on you guys, pink. So that was the first thing we did to the camper actually, was add my little bunny to it. But why don't you guys come on in and we'll have a look around. Okay, so the first place you come into when you walk in the camper is our living room slash dining room. We'll kind of just do a quick little pan to show that. And then I'll walk you through the important things. Okay, one of the first things I want to show you is this sign above the door. We bought this when we had first looked at the camper, put our deposit, but hadn't even brought the camper home yet. Because we really felt like this sign that says, "With God, all things are possible," kind of embodied the new lifestyle we were heading into. It was possible to live in a camper, it was possible to travel, and we still believe this. So it went perfectly above our door. So every time we come in and out, we see it and we think about this. Next, we're going to come over to this corner here. Originally, there was a chair here, which we still have, but it's over on the other side of the room. We moved the chair and we put this cabinet was in our house. And like this container and this container was all in it. Because my flying pig Kevin's down there. I don't know if you saw him, but he's there. We got this here for some more storage because in a camper, storage is huge. Obviously, we hung up some photos of our wonderful children. This sign I got when, I think it was our second or third wedding anniversary, and I just love it. And then I think somebody sent me this Just Another Day in Paradise sign, and I loved it so much, we put it up on the wall. All of the artwork here, because if you have a camper, you'll know that the biggest problem is everything falls off when you travel. Well, Mr. Pineapple went through and nailed or screwed or did other things, and we'll talk about that, to almost everything in this camper. So these are not coming down. They are stuck on the wall. They're good. This is some fabric for, if you follow my other channel, The Proper Pineapple, you'll know I do crochet and knitting and sewing. These are some project bags I'm working on. So they just sit here. I've got a lot of my, down there in the bottom, I got to get a new bucket for it, but it's the school supply bucket right now. That's just kind of a miscellaneous stuff.
The floor?
Oh, yep, the floor. Sorry. We ripped out the flooring because it was this horrible linoleum. And we have a carpet down right now. But you'll see as we go through the camper that most of the flooring is just this plywood right now. We're still in the middle of getting all of the flooring. We're going to put down a new vinyl laminate throughout the whole trailer. So you'll see that. This door leads into the kids' room, which when we're done covering the living room and dining room, we'll go in there. This wall over here, I don't know, is it picking up on camera, honey?
Yeah, a little.
This wall is pink and covered in glitter paint. It is stunning in person, and if you ever get invited to my camper, you will love it. More pictures. This I had for years. I love snowmen. My No Problema I got for Valentine's Day. This sign we got at Hobby Lobby and actually hung on chains. And we took the chains off so we could screw it to the wall. Our couch we got at Walmart, and there's a piece of popcorn on it because we have children. I'm going to set that over here. It lays down into a bed, so if we have a bed, and there's still storage underneath, which right now we're not using, but there is. I want to take a moment and talk about the curtains here in the trailer. These curtains were actually the curtains in our house.
Sorry for the bad lighting. It's going really dark on us here.
Let me open these back up.
Move these ones too, maybe.
Is that helping?
A little. I think it's because the door's shut.
Open the door back up. The lighting's important, guys.
Yeah. So I turned just to this angle. I got plenty of lighting.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. The curtains were the curtains in our house. When we were painting and remodeling, I was like, I've got to buy fabric, I got to make curtains. And then I sat down in my living room one day and I looked around my living room and I'm like, these curtains are perfect. So I cut them all up and made RV curtains out of them. So absolutely love that. Up here, this shine sign I got at Hobby Lobby, And Mr. Pineapple bolted this down.
This used to be cabinets.
It used to be enclosed cabinets with doors, and I wanted it more open to make the room feel more open. So he cut them all out. We obviously painted, and then like I said, he put this sign here. I got these baskets here at Hobby Lobby, all of them. And right now we're in the middle of redoing stuff, so it's kind of some of my crochet stuff, like projects and finished objects, and a little bit of groceries. This is actually our bread basket. We have some cereal over there for the kids because Grandma bought too much and the cupboards are full. These two little snowmen, Mr. Pineapple actually made me these. This one he made when we first started dating, and there's a little nick taken out of it. It's got to be fixed.
Show it up closer because they can't really see it.
Can it see it? Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This little guy he made me way back when we first met. And then this little guy he made me for Christmas one year. Absolutely love it, you guys. I don't know if it's showing him.
Mm-hmm.
I love these guys, so they had to come. And they're made out of plastic. What are they made out of, honey? Like polyurethane? What is this?
Yeah, it's one solid piece of polyurethane.
One solid piece of polyurethane. So like these can literally fall, and the worst that's going to happen is their little toothpick noses are going to break. And then we just put a new toothpick nose on them. So they are not going to get damaged like regular porcelain would. But that's what we did with this shelf. And actually, in our bedroom, you'll see when we get to that, we want to do the same thing in there. Coming over here to the kitchen, there was a couch there. It was hideous. You guys know those old RV couches, ugly floral, ugh, just disgusting. So that's why we replaced it. We decided we wanted the cabinet, the lower cabinets, to have like a ridiculous pop of color. So we picked this beautiful turquoise color. It's already getting a little nicked because we have children and they don't take care of nothing. So we'll be repainting it. But we've left this pretty much the same besides painting it. All the cabinets up top were brown. These were all brown. So we painted them white to make the room feel airier, and then obviously we wanted the dark color. This sign here used to be a hanging plaque that one of my dear friends gave me for my birthday one year, and it's one of my favorite songs that we used to sing in church. And so again, Mr. Pineapple just took off the rope and put screws in the holes, and it just stuck right to the wall. And now I get to see it every day, and I love it. We actually just got this, and we are so excited about it. It is an Instapot, but it's actually like a 6-in-1 steamer, crock pot, Instapot, everything. And it was on clearance at Walmart for like 40 bucks. And we got it. We're so excited because now we can get rid of our crock pot and pretty much cook everything out of that, which is going to be amazing. Up here in these cupboards, we keep dishes mostly. I'll cut over here really quick. The microwave used to be here. When we got it, the original microwave was already gone, and there was just a regular house microwave in there. Well, we cooked with that, and because there was not proper ventilation, it blew the microwave. And so now we pretty much just stack dishes. I'm going to show you inside these cupboards, you guys, but it's probably a hot mess. So it's kind of messy, but we need to get it fixed. We got like some dishes and silverware and whatnot. Like I said, it's not mind-blowingly awesome in there. We got it. You know, obviously basic stuff in our drawers, you know, silverware, pot holders, lighters, you know, sticks to cook hot dogs on, you know, all that stuff. Our stove is over here. We did add this wonderful backsplash to this. It is a peel and stick sticker backsplash. Now, I will tell you, it is great. It is super easy to apply. We absolutely loved it. But it does tend to peel if you cook on your stove a lot. So that's a little warning. We went ahead and painted the refrigerator too because we wanted it to be like one cohesive unit there. And I'm going to step to the side here so you can get in. We hung a sign over our door that says follow that dream because we absolutely just love the idea of following our dreams. And then we have this little side plaque thingy here where we can get some photos of the family on. As you can see, there's just some goofy photos because we're a goofy family, y'all. Okay. That brings us to this corner of the room. Now, if Mr. Pineapple wants to get a nice wide view, I will tell you what was here. From here, Bruce Wayne, could you make sure Belly doesn't bark? We're filming a video. No, the door opens 5. Get the dog. Kids and dogs, y'all. That's how we roll here. The dinette, we had a booth here, a table here, a booth here, and a cabinet that went right here. We ripped it all out so that it is a much more open space now. I moved this chair, which is hideous fabric, but we're going to redo it. It was over in that corner. We moved it over here. We do have the wheel well there, so we can't put nothing there at the moment. So right now I stack, like, this is all of my crochet stuff. This trash can has all my projects I'm working on. All of that. Obviously, more artwork from our home. This one here is the only thing that is not permanently bolted down. It is really light, so we use those command strip Velcros, and that keeps that on the wall. This guy is screwed down to the wall. This guy up here, this is a ceramic flamingo bust. And how on earth are you going to hang that in a camper so it doesn't wiggle? So Mr. Pineapple drilled a hole in the back, put a screw in it for some support, and then, I'm going to say it wrong and he's going to laugh at me, but caulked, is that how you say that? Caulked it to the wall. So if we ever sell this camper, I hope they like flamingos, because Flo here goes with the camper. And this little queen bee one, this was my favorite because we used a little Velcro on it and it hides our thermostat. So now you don't have like this hideous 1970s looking thermostat. We just put a little Velcro on the top of the sign and then we just put it back on there and boom, that's covered. This little cabinet up here was already open when we got the camper. So we keep it for our books we're reading. And then this basket here has like camera supplies, tripods, stuff like that, other cameras. We keep our battery charger kind of tucked right here so I can just pull it out and do that. So this is kind of my area where I sit and just crochet, have fun. We put another one of these cabinets here right by the door to again give us more storage because I do a lot of sewing, so we have some of the sewing machine. My computer's up here for right now because I was working on some stuff. This cross was one of my favorite crosses we had in our house. We actually had a few, but we chose to keep this one because it went with the color scheme. And again, he just screwed it right to the wall. Up here is, I got this little basket at Hobby Lobby, and we stuck it up here to put our plastic bags in because plastic bags make great garbage bags when you live in a camper. Now, I just want to give you guys a heads up on this area, the plan for this area, because I run my crochet business, I sew, I edit videos, I do all that. We're going to turn this into a desk area that will reach all around. We'll get rid of this chair and get a little desk chair so that my computer, I have a printer that you'll see in the bedroom, my sewing machine will all have a home in here. So the next time you see a tour, that's what's going to be going on over here. That is the living room, dining room. Did I miss anything, honey?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, so we are going to go in the kids' room. It is super tiny. Okay, so this is the children's room. When we were looking for campers, we wanted a room for the kids. Had to be a bed for everybody because we live here. We're not just staying the weekend. I'm not putting the couch down every day and putting it back up. Had to have a bed. And then this one, having the kids' room in the front and the master and the bathroom in the back, really worked great for us. So this has a triple bunk. As you can see, they kind of like oddly stack on top of each other. Our oldest bed is down here. Let me... This is our oldest son, Bruce Wayne's bed, and sorry, he has, so each of the kids have one of these. These are one of those shoe holders, and I modified it to make big pockets. Each kid has one to keep stuff, and then his feet go all the way back. This goes all the way to the wall back there. So he has this area, and each kid has a drawer here, I'll move my feet, for their socks and underwear, and their closet is they each get a shelf in there. I will open it in a minute, but it's kind of scary. Each kid gets their own toy compartment. There is, down under here, there's just a wall here. We actually punched a hole in it because it was empty, and this is where Jace Garrett, our youngest, keeps his toys. Our daughter Starlet uses this cabinet over here for her toys, and then Bruce Wayne actually has a hidden compartment. Pretty much all under his bed is nothing but toy storage. I know I'm totally in the way. This bed over here is our daughter Starlet's. Oh, and we let each kid paint their walls their favorite color. So we've got green for Bruce. Starlet painted her wall pink, and she sleeps here. For some reason, she feels that her head is better underneath than her feet. Don't ask me. That seems uncomfortable. And then up here, Squishy Wishy wanted the top bunk. So he got his top bunk. He painted it blue. We did make handrails on here for him so he didn't fall off. As you can see, they're getting a little old and dingy because the kids are just wearing them down. So we're going to eventually paint them and redo them. But Mr. Pineapple built the handrails and this ladder so that he could get up there without having to step on the children's beds. And now, brace yourselves.
The nightmare.
For the nightmare that is the children's clothing closet. So each kid gets their own shelf. Bruce is on the top, Star's in the middle, and Jace is at the bottom. That's how the clothing works. We do intend to make more compartments to make it better for storage reasons. But this is the room. And normally in this corner here would be their Lego buckets. But as you can, they're not here right now because they're outside playing with their friends, which you will see in a minute when we finish the tour. So now we are going to go out and we're going to go check out the bathroom and the master. So at this end of the trailer is the bathroom and the master bedroom. You have to pass through the bathroom to get to the master bedroom. So you just open the door, and in here is our bathroom. We're going to take a moment and swap around because it's better to view the bathroom from that angle. Okay, so this is the bathroom. Super big, right guys? So it's a standard little bathroom. Our medicine cabinet, we keep all our toiletry down here. It had this weird little opening at the back of the toilet. We keep our towels in there. And then a toilet. The shower, we actually keep, yes, we have laundry to be done, you all. We keep the laundry in there, and like our broom and our mop are in there. Because when you live in a camper, you have to make everything work twice for you. If I shut this door, you will see there's a mirror on the back of there. I'm not going to do it a lot because it'll look flash. And then this large cabinet here is actually all my clothing. Because I talked Mr. Pineapple into sticking all his in the teeny cabinet. But I will open it here. Let's see, this is all my clothing in here. It's kind of dark, you guys, so I'll try to lighten it. But all my clothing goes in here, and then all of my like personal items down there. That, look at this, so the light comes in. So that is the bathroom. We're going to spin around one more time, and I will then show you the master bedroom. Okay, so when you're in here in the bathroom, if you want to get into the master, there is a sliding door that takes you into the master bedroom. I'm going to come in and go over to my husband's side so that you guys can see. Here is our master bedroom. Okay, I took the camera for just a second. This sliding door used to be on that wall, but we knew I wanted that side of the room and he wanted this side. And as he was not going to put anything along this wall, he actually swapped the doors around so that I could put all my stuff over there. And we'll take a better look here in a second. Okay, so back to talking about the room now that I told you about the door. The doors are white and gray because we were in the middle of, we took all the doors off and started painting doors, and then we decided we just really wanted to live in it, so we put them back up. This will eventually be white. These will eventually down here be gray. Each of us have a cabinet. This will eventually be open just like the one in the living room. This is where, for all of the people from the proper pineapple, this is where I store my yarn. This is my yarn storage.
Most of it. Some of it's out there.
Some of it's out there. Shh. There's some under the bed too. This is Mr. Pineapple's clothing closet. That's all his clothing, y'all. So see, you see why I needed the big closet? I'm not even going to tell you that there's more yarn over in that cabinet. And there's like a little baggie sticking out the bottom. But so I'm going to crawl across the bed here.
What's in that bag?
Okay, this bag is full of yarn, but I'm giving this to somebody. This is a donation. So that doesn't count.
Somebody's house burnt down.
Somebody's house burnt down and they lost all their yarn. So I got a bunch of yarn together. And my friend Cindy Marsh had given me this bag. And it was the perfect bag to donate it all to. So thank you so much, Cindy, for that. So on my side of the bed here, if my husband wants to come in to get these angles. Or we'll first get over here, honey.
Let's probably get it better right here.
Yeah. I hung one of the shoe racks. This holds most of my shoes, we'll say. Again, we're not going to talk about what's in that cabinet. Or this cabinet. But anyways, my sewing mats for cutting and stuff. I put a container at the foot of the bed. This holds all my shipping supplies for the things I make and sell. Up here is my printer, which will eventually go out in the desk area. This other half of the shoe rack is where I keep all my headbands. And then my friend Al got me this pink flamingo picture rack for my birthday. And then I put a hook to hang some of my favorite necklaces on. And then if you will just turn around to look at Mr. Pineapple's side of the bed, you will see there's nothing. Because he doesn't decorate like I do.
There's a sign.
But we did go to Hobby Lobby and I found this sign that says together is where we're meant to be. And I just felt that that was the perfect sign because with all the things going on in our life, the most important thing is that now that Mr. Pineapple's here, we get to be together all the time. So together is where we're meant to be. And that is pretty much the end of the tour of our trailer. Our room does have a door that goes outside. You guys will see children in neighborhood children playing Legos at our picnic table.
There's one running towards us.
See? Kids everywhere, you guys. That's what you get. I'm going to shut this door now so we don't.
Make you dark.
Is it too dark? Is it better if I do this?
No, it was dark when you hit it. Okay, it's better now.
Ah, okay. So that's it, you guys. That's the tour of the camper. I think that's all of it, right, honey?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
Still in progress.
Still in progress. This room is going to get completely painted. The floor is going to get done. The bathroom's got to get painted. We're going to redo the kids' room, touch stuff up. So there's more to come. There will be another tour eventually. But this is the tour for now. So, bye, y'all.